Hi guys, I'm Pavelko from FxPro. Today we have a very interesting and important topic which to some extent negatively affected me personally just recently as well. Today we're going to talk about cybersecurity. Today we'll talk about how to trade and how to engage in trading in conditions of cyber risk. Today we'll talk about what kind of cyber risk you face and what problems you might have because of it. I'm sure there are many things you don't even suspect. I'll tell you how I became a victim of scammers. I lost a fairly significant amount of money in cryptocurrency, and this is the new reality in which we live, because there is a hidden risk that is often completely invisible to us. We, for the most part, don't even think about it because most traders are focused on trading, they're focused on charts, but they don't realize that there is a very large and very important hidden risk, which consists of, well, let's call it cyber fraud. So what can you encounter during your daily activities trading with a broker or through an exchange? Now I'll give some general advice, a general overview of the situation. This is a significant issue that many people overlook while they are busy with their work. It doesn't matter where you are, which broker you trade with, which exchange you trade on, or which instruments. You just need to understand what you can actually face. Clearly, the first thing you might encounter is hacker attacks. Yes. That is when, for example, some wallet of yours was hacked, I don't know, a trading account with your broker on your phone, on your crypto exchange. So it's a direct, essentially direct interference from the outside. This is phishing, a very popular topic when, say, clones of websites are made and so on and so forth. For example, I recently received a text message saying that I was supposedly in Spain and had an outstanding fine for a speeding violation, yes. But here it's checked easily and quickly. Yes, there's an immediate link for payment. Everything looks very much like Trafico, yes. It is essentially like a traffic police system, so to speak. But what we are looking at here is a deceptive, fraudulent scheme. These are, for example, illegitimate and fake cryptocurrency exchange points. I, for example, just recently, a few months ago, as I already said, lost, well, a substantial amount of money. How did it happen? I just saw an ad on Instagram. The ad is about an exchange that works like a P2P exchange, which means an exchange for cash, no exchanging crypto back and forth, or non-cash assets. And I joined the group. This group was, as it later became clear, filled with bots. There were 15,000 members in Telegram. It was just an exact copy of an exchange points website. I went and found the real website and just the support service and so on and so forth. And so through smart contracts, I thought I was experienced enough in this topic, but nevertheless, I lost a significant amount of money. I worried about this for a long time, but you must remember that there are many clever people around who want to steal your money, and one day they might just do it. That's why phishing is such a popular topic. Clearly, it's about account theft. If you, for instance, use your crypto wallets on your mobile phone, and that phone is actively connected to an unsecured public Wi-Fi network. And generally, public Wi-Fi, anyone who's even slightly involved in cybersecurity understands that you shouldn't do anything over public Wi-Fi, right? There are VPNs for that. There are many other things. And of course, there is the threat of sensitive data leaks. That's malicious actors hacking into your personal email accounts and other cyber threats. So you must truly understand that besides the complexities of trading, besides the fact that you're fighting to, first of all, not lose your hard-earned capital and to eventually grow it, there are other serious problems you might face that can simply wipe out your entire portfolio completely. Where are you vulnerable? To begin, let's talk about where this contact might happen with these scammers who can take your money, personal data, private accounts, and so on and so forth. Well, first of all, it's trading accounts, specifically brokerage trading accounts and various crypto exchange accounts, for example. Overall today, the level of protection for both brokers and crypto exchanges is reaching a significantly higher level because these companies invest massive amounts of capital into security development. But nevertheless, first is your accounts. Next is access to your email. You might store some crucial important data in your email. They can hack your email too. They can gain unauthorized access to your payment system or even during a payment when you're processing a transaction. They can hack into your cloud storage where you store your sensitive personal information. And naturally, access to your mobile phone, that is effectively, it could also be that. So please carefully follow these recommendations for now. They are fairly broad and general, these recommendations. Probably the exact kind any cybersecurity professional would give you for your protection. What should you do? Friends, well, the very first basic thing you should do is enable two-factor authentication. When you register, for example, with FxPro, there's an option to set up two-factor authentication. So what exactly does that mean in practice? It means that in addition to your standard login credentials and your private password for your personal account, you also link, for example, your mobile phone, another email address, or say a security app on your device. That is when you have a special app on your phone where you must manually give consent to log into your personal account. So additionally, set up a robust second factor of security for your protection. Why? Because it's simply your personal security. Well, actually, it's not even just yours, it's your money safety at stake. So please remember, wherever there is an option for two-factor authentication, you should always use it. Because many traders that I know don't do this at all. Even something as basic as your account access or your Telegram needs that extra layer of protection. Telegram also offers two-factor authentication, for example, linking your phone number or, say, setting up some additional passwords. Never give up on this because it's very easy for all of this to be stolen today. Moving on. But keep in mind, these are recommendations for people who are truly serious about trading and who usually trade, for example, using significant investor money. I know many traders who use a completely separate dedicated server for their trading, which only has the trading platform installed on it. And you know, right, that you can easily rent a dedicated server almost anywhere in the world today. Your trading platform can be there, and you can connect to it from anywhere in the world from any computer. Nothing else is on this server, except for, say, MetaTrader. Nothing else is installed. That means there's no malicious software on there at all, and minimal or no use of public Wi-Fi, as you might expect. So this is absolutely crucial. Always use a VPN. At the very least, well, it effectively protects your private data, your personal information, and all of your various access points. Because if you are currently on a public Wi-Fi network sharing a whole system with someone else, believe me, it is incredibly easy for them to find out exactly what you are doing on your computer. They can see what interesting things you have stored, like a 16-word recovery phrase for your crypto wallet that is just lying around in your digital notes, and so on and so forth. Well, I mean, this is all very important to consider, right? All of this should be isolated. So your personal internet use is one thing, a VPS server is another. Next is password discipline. What's important here, friends? Always use different passwords. I mean, if you have one single password for everything, your email, all of your social media accounts, your online banking, and so on and so forth, well, that's just not serious. There are password managers that will generate a strong password for you that's very hard to crack. So use them. It is very, very important. Make regular backups, right? Because a backup is essentially saving a copy of the system. Because just in case, well, these are really quite serious recommendations now. But nonetheless, so if you're a serious trader, you have serious software, something related to artificial intelligence, you're trading serious money, use a separate service, backups. I mean, you have to understand that this is very, 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 very serious. So please always remember that maintaining security is a vital part of trading. Since we talk a lot about trading, and as you've probably realized by now, trading isn't all that simple. It's not just like modern trading teachers say today, just come in, copy the trading signals, and you're okay. No, it's not okay. So remember, first of all, that you must always protect your capital. Keep in mind what we discussed in our previous lessons, that your very first thought when entering the market should be to protect your money and to ensure that you do not lose it. Don't think about profit. The first thing you must prioritize is protecting your capital. Second, you must protect your digital access points and accordingly safeguard everything you have in your trading accounts. Well, my friends, thank you for watching this video. I hope this discussion about cybersecurity has made you think about your safety in a certain way. There is a lot of good information available on YouTube. Check it out. There are many experts in this field. I'm certain that in your social circles, there is someone who is either a sysadmin or just incredibly tech savvy. They will take the time to explain exactly why you need a VPN, why you really shouldn't do anything sensitive on public Wi-Fi, and so on and so forth. Just covering the basic things. This is because cybercrime is a very real and serious threat these days. Huge amounts of money are being stolen from people every single day. So I truly hope you never have to deal with that, and that you remain safe and secure. Have a wonderful day.